Prime Conor McGregor versus the top 5 featherweights. Starting off at number 5, we got Aljamain Sterling, guys. I think Aljamain Sterling should win this one stylistically. However, I also thought he would beat Sean O'Malley, and I think that there are similar reasons why Conor McGregor could win this fight, because he's got even more one-punch knockout power than Sean O'Malley does. And I also believe he's got even better precision than Sean O'Malley. They're both very comparable. But I do think Aljamain Sterling should win if he fights intelligently, if he shoots takedowns, doesn't get too reckless, doesn't leave his chin exposed like he did against Sean O'Malley. He should be able to win. However, I don't know if I can go against prime Conor McGregor, but I'm going to ride with Aljamain Sterling on the basis he should win with his grappling, but there is a chance that Conor could catch him with that left hand. Next up, we got Lerone Murphy. I think that Conor takes this one. I don't think that point fighting style is going to work against someone like Conor. Yes, he was able to get a knockout in his last fight, but when you're getting rocked by Aaron Pico, who hasn't really fought anybody too notable, I think Conor's going to do some serious damage to you. I think you'd probably knock him out in the first couple rounds because Lerone doesn't really have anything to keep Conor off him. He doesn't really have anything that's too threatening. Yeah, he can try to wrestle, but he's not as good of a wrestler as like Mofsar or Aljamain or even as good as Chad Mendes was. So I'm going to go with Conor on this one. Next up, we got Yair Rodriguez. This would be a very, very entertaining fight. They're both distance strikers, rangy strikers. You know, Yair will switch stances. He could potentially be out there throwing the leg kicks. It's possible. He's not the biggest leg kicker in the world, but he has done it before. I'm still going to ride with Conor. I think his boxing is too technical, and I think that Yair has decent durability, but he's not the most durable fighter in the world. I think he's kind of rather weak, actually, like physically weak, and I don't think he'd be able to sustain the power of Conor. Not a lot of people really can. Next up, we have Diego Lopez. I'm not going to lie to you. I think this is probably his easiest fight in the division. He's just way too open to shots. He does not move his head. He's got like zero striking defense. The only thing that he's going to rely on is his chin. And eventually, if Conor hits you with enough left hands, you're going to break eventually. It's going to happen. And as well as Diego Lopez is just not a great wrestler. He has not demonstrated great wrestling. I know people are going to say, look at his last fight against Gene Silva. That was more off of Gene Silva making errors in the striking, where Conor will not make errors with his foot placement. He will not overextend on shots. I think he will absolutely beat the crap out of Diego Lopez. At number 1, we got Movsar Evloev. I'm going to be 100% honest. I think this is the toughest fight from in the division. I think he's going to chain wrestle. I think it's going to be similar to Khabib, except he's not going to do any real damage, and he's either going to win by late submission, but probably decision, because he hasn't finished anybody in the UFC. And lastly, we got Alexander Volkanovski. Right now, I might go with Conor, to be honest. I just can't trust that chin of Alexander Volkanovski. Stylistically, Volk has the fight IQ. He's got the wrestling, the strength, the cardio, very vicious ground and pound, all of Conor's weaknesses. He should win. But right now, I might ride with Conor on this one just because of Volkanovski's age, he's weathered, and he's chinny.